Today, I'm accompanied with Kyle Adams to talk about the men's rowing team and his experience on it. So I noticed that you guys have had a lot of success. You specifically actually had a lot of success in your freshman year, placing first and beating Georgetown, Temple, and Holy Cross, and placing first in the WPI duel. Okay, not to mention all of your placements were in the top 6 or higher. Pretty impressive. How have you been able to find such success, and how do you plan on improving for the rest of your career here at Marist?
So I came in not the fastest guy, not the fastest recruit that we had, but the sport of rowing, as I say, it's the hardest sport because there's no such thing as fast enough. The only way you can improve is to keep training, to keep pushing yourself. And so for myself, sharing a pain, the love of the sport with my teammates has motivated myself, pushed me to get faster. I love the sport, and having literally a boat full of guys with the same passion and energy has definitely fueled my fire.
Very interesting. Okay. So you guys have had a rigorous practice schedule, as I understand, waking up at the earliest hours of the morning. Tell me, can that be challenging? And if so, how have you come to adapt to those practices and challenges?
Definitely waking up at 5:30 in the morning every day, 6 out of 7 days of the week. It's definitely tough. There's no denying it. And I'm not a morning person, but it's forced me to be a morning person. Having something to wake up to that I love, knowing it's going to be a challenge, but I love this sport, it's motivation to get up. The hardest part is just taking the sheets off. But once I'm up, I'm going. And it's full, sent to the boathouse and right in the water.
Then you're set for the day, right? I would imagine.
Of course.
Yeah.
Take a nap.
So you guys have found success in the fall. Like at the head of Charles, you placed second behind MIT in the collegiate 8, or when 3 of your boats placed first, second, and third at the head of Fish. How are you planning to carry over your success and momentum to the spring season?
Yeah, so our top guys had our collegiate 8 placed second right behind MIT, and the week after at head of the Fish, as you mentioned, they smacked them by 13 seconds. So the poll came out today for national rankings. We're ranked 20th, right in front of MIT and Holy Cross and teams such as that. And we're definitely carrying that momentum into the spring with our spring training trip next week in Clemson, and taking that speed, the energy, the entire team that we know we can face those top guys, and we have the speed to beat them, and using that as positive momentum for the entire team, not just the top boat, but second 8, third 8, taking that all the way to our championship regatta in May in Worcester, Mass, and getting the automatic qualifier for the IRA regatta.
Best of luck to you on that. And lastly, I understand with all this coronavirus issues going around, you guys are supposed to have a meet coming up or somewhat of a training session, correct, in South Carolina during spring break. Can you speak a little bit about anything on that? Because I know that I'm sure you guys have heard some things about it, whether to go, whether to not. So can you just tell me a little bit on that?
So I'll say this, and that just as if we're on the water or on the erg, any piece, if there's any sort of doubt in our mind or any sort of fear, the race is lost. So we're acting as if everything's all good. Right now, Marist, there's no cases. Marist is maintaining a proper security measures regarding the virus. And currently, there's no cases in Clemson, where we're attending next week. If the situation should change, obviously, athletics will take proper action. But right now, we're training as if everything's good. We're taking our positive momentum and keeping our fire fueled. And whatever happens, happens. But we're going to go with it and full send.
Full send indeed. Thank you so much for the interview. Great stuff. And best of luck, both hopefully if you have this competition this upcoming week and for the rest of the season. Thank you.